here we are again today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today to consider these 500 seconds of resilience. Today's topic, titled INNER-cise. INNER-cise. This is to to remind myself and help you to baseline your resilience, how you define it, how you maintain it, how you sustain it, and how you share it. So this INNER-cise, as opposed to exercise, this INNER-cise topic intends to present you a different perspective on this process model for life. If you recall, if you tune into previous episodes, the vast majority of these 820 podcast episodes are distilled from the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, Process Models for Life. So instead of exercise, I want to suggest to you use this INNER-cise. Going a bit further, I want to cite this statement that I get from a dear brother and friend of mine for years, decades. He says this to me almost invariably. Winners never quit and quitters never win. That's from my brother, Larry D. Smith. Larry the D, my brother forever. It reminds me to remember that you can never quit on the environment you find yourself in. Doesn't matter. You cannot quit. Like, I remember this gentleman I met as a sidebar in Houston, I believe it was, or it was in DC. I remember it was a Hilton Hotel. We had a meeting, and I think he's gone now. You just call him Mac. I think his full name was Richard Makowitz. I believe the man was a esteemed, resolute, yet very quiet and accomplished Navy SEAL. But I remember he had, even before their podcast, I believe he had a book and a video series out there, and an instructor or instruction camp or training that he would provide is under the context or the statement about not dead, can't quit. NDCQ, I believe it was. Check me on that. I think it was Richard Makowitz. Not dead, can't quit. I think I learned of his passing, which, again, I met him really maybe for half an hour, at least 3 decades ago. But that man, he had that thing that even before I even knew how to capture this term resilience, that man, that Navy SEAL, that guy, I wish I had met him many more times, but one time resonated with me to this day. But anyway, we'll go forward. You never quit on the environment you find yourself in. You can only win there, here, and from wherever you are. I guess you could choose to lose. I guess that would be an option, to give up. But knowingly, would you ever want or need to do that to yourself? Anything you do, whether choosing salad for breakfast or running 3 miles in the rain when that bed feels quite comfortable, you have the desire to win in that environment under those in any condition. So what is the win? In the book, I won't cite it here today, but in one of the chapters in the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, I cite my definition of what winning is. So you have to define win for yourself. And it's not, again, just a quick reference to that book reference about winning. It's not about me against you or against that task or even against myself. That comparison is not a win. The win is presenting your best under the current present condition and presenting your best to that task at hand, to that chore, to that assignment. That's the win. Did you present your best? Not from the past, not from the future, to your best right now. And going a bit further, once you consider, maybe implement a similar approach, consider this. You've already won. And taking some liberty on my poetic license, won, W-O-N, the wave of now. Just kind of cute. Just think about that. You've already won with the wave of now, your attention to the wave of now. Not a fictional future or tomorrow. You have won already. When you place your energy into the only moment you can affect or impact, you've already won in this wave of now. Within you, be deliberate in each step, in each moment you produce. You produce, not waiting or wanting to get it over with for the maybe next step or moment. I've only described a few scenarios to begin that process. Your way and you're set towards perfect winning. Yes, I did say perfect. But again, as a reminder, that term means not flawless. It means complete or in the process of completing. The baseline process, that INNER-cise for resilience that I mentioned to you at the top of this episode, I don't have one to give you. So pardon me for getting your hopes up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Here it is. That INNER-cise 5 steps to resilience. Step 1, what do you enjoy doing? Step 2, what do you do well? Step 3, balance steps 1 and 2. And as a hint, that balance of those first 2 steps, that is what drives you, or at least may indicate your desire. Step 4, let's take this resilience outside with more courage than arrogance. And step 5, simply repeat. Repeat that in every moment, or at least at the beginning and at the end of your day. This is a type of INNER-cise, activating that infrastructure and where you build your resilience. This is still urgent and relevant to the desire and drive you now have access to within you. So, given all that, what time is it? As Morris Day would say in the time, it's always 8:20. Thanks again.